In 2017, 70,000 people died from drug overdoses. Nearly 70% of that number was directly from opiates. There's a massive opioid epidemic in our country, and the pharmaceutical industry is absolutely responsible. Look, let's say a coworker of yours hurt their lower back and they were prescribed some pain medication, let's say OxyContin, and they got addicted and it started affecting their personal life, which is very reasonable and it happens a lot. And let's say their insurance got dropped because they got fired or something, or quit going to work. This is a perfect example of someone who hops on heroin because it's cheaper. And let's be honest, heroin is basically a shitty version of OxyContin. Then they die from a drug overdose. And this is so common, guys. Look, we have to expose the pharmaceutical industry. If you are taking prescription medications, if your parents are, if your children are, if your grandparents are, if your friend is, if your uncle, if your teacher, I understand that it may be helping them right now in some way. And I'm not telling everyone to just completely quit cold turkey, but find a way to get away from the prescription medications. In most cases, there's a way. And I would highly encourage it. Guys, these people are thriving off addiction. That is how they make their profits, is off addiction. They don't want people to get healthy. They could care less that 70,000 people now averaging per year are dying from drug overdoses. And most of these are directly linked to Big Pharma. Guys, how many people died from weed last year or in 2017? 0. Now, let's be honest, we could go on a tangent on the fatal traffic accidents in Colorado or other countries with people who had THC in their blood. That's a whole nother ballgame. And obviously having smoke in your lungs is unhealthy. And for those of you watching, look, I'm not a marijuana advocate. I'm not going to pretend that, hey, yeah, it's great for medical use and all this. And half of you watching this are probably saying that you're medical marijuana advocates and you want to encourage it because it helps people. And don't kid yourselves. You just want to get high. But if I had to choose, yes, I would encourage marijuana any day over prescription medications. I don't smoke it. I have plenty of times, but I'm not an advocate for it. I think everyone smoked weed in high school, or most people. But guys, you draw your own conclusions. Who's the enemy of the people?